All right, 97.7 Outlaw Radio FM listeners, you already know what time it is. And right here, right now, we actually have a member of one of my favorite hip-hop groups of all time. We actually have Jingle Bel of Yaggfu Front right here live on the line, man. How are you doing this evening?
I'm doing great, man.
I gotta say, man, such an honor to speak to you this evening, man. I grew up on your guys' music, man, so just be able to converse with one of the members is definitely an honor here this evening.
Man, it's an honor to, you know what I'm saying, to talk to Canada, too. You and Canada, yo. We ain't never been there just yet, but I hope that, you know what I'm saying, these airways will open up opportunities for us to, you know what I'm saying, come over and touch, you know what I'm saying, and agree, you know what I'm saying. Everything Yaggfu's been about, man, you know what I'm saying, like, we just trying to do the best that we possibly can in the hip-hop world, you know what I mean?
But Jingle, I know you're a busy individual, man, so I'm going to jump right into this interview, but I want to take you back to the very beginning, where I actually read on the internet that Yaggfu was actually formed when all four of you guys were working as late-night DJs at NCSU radio station, WKNC, 88.1. I was wondering if you can actually tell our listeners this story behind this, and of course, what actually made all four of you late-night DJs come together and form what we now know as Yaggfu Front.
Well, I mean, as for the root of North Carolina State Radio, you know what I'm saying, you have to sit up there and necessarily DJ Damage, which was, you know what I'm saying, his, I guess you're saying, as, you know what I'm saying, personality on that underground radio station. Spin and myself, we went to St. Augustine's College. So, and we were just freshmen and things of that sort. So, you know what I'm saying, Spin was listening to the radio. We got invited up by Damage, and you know, so he was like, "You want to come?" I was like, "Yeah, let's go." And this was way before Yaggfu Front was formed, and we just, you know what I'm saying, we just was friends, and we came up there, and then I guess, you know what I'm saying, the relationship between Damage and Spin, you know what I'm saying, Spin was a DJ, you know what I'm saying, Spin didn't even like MC in the beginning. So he was just like a DJ. So, you know, he invited us up the first time, and then all of a sudden it became a late night venture because WKNC, you know what I'm saying, North Carolina State had a, you know what I'm saying, they had the, you know what I'm saying, that radio program for their students or whatsoever. And this is where, of course, there's another personality by the name of BVS that set up here necessarily. He had a radio station too. He was like probably one of the most underground DJs at that time. And Damage, you know what I'm saying, he was just like a person that, you know, his personality, he had like that character. So like radio, media, he was that person. And, you know what I'm saying, Stan coming in, myself, and just mixing, and I mean, as college, I mean, of course, I'm just not talking about the business. I'm talking about us being young and having that state of mind. Very young, 20, 19, 20, 21, you know what I'm saying, like, in that mind state. So, we entertained through the night. It was a very, I mean, they were very liberal, you know what I'm saying, at WKNC. So it was a very cool situation where you could grow. You know what I'm saying? It was just I mean, I'm not saying that they ran the radio station like, yeah, anybody could come, but those who were there was able to cultivate, you know what I'm saying, themselves in that movement. Because KNC was also a rock station, too. You know what I'm saying? So it was funny because at late night, of course, you had DVS and us, and we played hip hop from the KMDs to the third bass to any of the old school '90s joints. You know what I'm saying? It just happened there. It was a good underground station for North Carolina.
And when you said a few moments ago as well about how you guys played rock, they played rock music, but at nighttime you guys played hip hop. Did you get any like callers actually call in and be upset that you guys are playing hip hop rather than rock? Because like obviously those are two completely different demographics.
Hell no. What people don't understand is like Yaggfu front. We came from a alternative rock background. We used to rock at frat houses, bro. From at NC State, we rock, and then on top of it, a lot of people don't know, as of for Mercury Records and all that stuff, we were basically, I'm gonna tell you like this, there were about 3 companies that were interested in us. There was Wild Pitch. There was Electra, where Dante Ross was over there. He even came down to Raleigh at the time and visited with us. And of course Mercury Records, you know what I'm saying, which was Kenyatta Bell. That's, you know what I'm saying, that was our E&R person that actually signed it, which was Lisa Cortez and all that stuff. But it was the belt. See, a lot of people don't know about the belt. I mean, Raleigh history, like to this day, right now, like the belt was signed to Mercury Records. So eventually, we took that deal. We sent out a demo tape. The belt started appearing necessarily, presented our stuff to our A&R man at Mercury, and then boom, you know what I'm saying, which gave us at the time, and I'm going to state it because I really want to. It was $100,000, you know what I'm saying, at that time. So now, imagine that, you know what I'm saying, like, we got people that's getting multi-million dollar deals. So, again, think about the other people that's before us that was getting, I ain't gonna say little or nothing. Everybody got what they were at that point in time. So I ain't looking for no, you know what I'm saying, somebody says, yeah, well, you know what I'm saying, I'm not coming from, I don't think they are either. But they got to realize what, you know what I'm saying, the pioneers went through so that they can get what they got. So they need to show some respect, man. That's all it is.
And I gotta say as well, especially $100,000 actually at that time is actually some pretty good money as well. Like, did you guys get to keep your masters, or was it like 100% of your guys' masters go to the?
Don't you understand? You know what I'm saying? We came up right behind Trial Call Quest and all this. You're saying, do you want to know about the business? You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't understand it. Like a Trial Call Quest, they schooled us about a lot of stuff, like the consciousness of rap. And I mean, it's like a plant that's growing. You know, I won't, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it ain't like it's going to be some type of continuous thing. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's like weeds. We all are like weeds, but at the same time, people sit up here and they say drop off because now we into this vanity world, you know what I'm saying, like where people sit up here necessarily, you know what I'm saying, like done sit up here and they say separated themselves from the beginning. And that's just the way it is, okay? I mean, how can I try to convince somebody that feel like, you know, say they've been the boss, they did it all by themselves. So why should I try to convince them? No, go ahead and lie for yourself. Because look at where a lot of these rappers are going right now. I don't care if you battle rapping. I don't care if you the vanity rapper. I don't care if you sit up here and say, if you don't have no conscience about where your community is going, how you want to sit up here and necessarily feel about, you know what I'm saying, the people that's around you, you don't got no love. I ain't talking about, because people always tell you, you know, say, I got mad love for you. But I'm talking about real love. Like, you know what I'm saying? We all trying to get out here and take care of our family. Everybody want to, you know what I'm saying, culturally, you know what I'm saying, as a for being African American, you know, everybody, I mean, and white too, everybody want to buy a house for their mom, you know, and their family and do well for their family. But I'm just talking about, you know what I'm saying, most of African Americans that's out here, the men that sit up here and say they love their mama. That's why we always have songs about our mamas, because they nurtured us. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. We just want to show our love for our loved ones and give them the things that they deserve, like they rose and all that stuff. So that's what it is.
And also, as well, in March 6th of 1994, you guys actually released the legendary 15-track album titled Action Packed Adventure. I was wondering if you can actually tell our listeners the story behind this monumental project, because I gotta say, it is definitely one of the, in my honest opinion, one of the most amazing albums within hip hop. You guys did such a phenomenal job on
it. Man, I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Because I've had to learn it myself. Damage is a huge fan of, you know what I'm saying, the album. He's always have been. And I think it's just his mind state. And, you know what I'm saying, Spirit does too, but it's just crazy because in our last, you know what I'm saying, we did an interview all together, probably one of the first we did all together. And I Saturday and that stated, I think Actual Fact Adventure is getting better with time. And I truly do believe that, because it came from a place of creativity. Just a straight place of creativity. We wasn't trying to be, I mean, of course, you know, Damage and Spirit, they like some, like, MC. Like me, myself, I'm more of a producer. You know what I'm saying? What I feel, I'm a 70s child. I was raised by grandma. Had aunts and uncles, you know what I'm saying, that played music. You know what I'm saying? I'm more in Tume, P.O. Bryson, I mean, just all the music from, you know what I'm saying, and even to this day, you know what I'm saying, like the soul music, that's what you know what I'm saying, that's what I kind of came from. But when it comes down to Action Packed Adventure, man, we were creatively trying to do, I mean, we were having fun. We were young, having fun. There weren't no barriers. We weren't trying to really, you know what I'm saying? We had our people that we love, like, you know what I'm saying, the leader of the new school, CKOR-DB, KMD, who else could I say back in the day? I mean, the hip hop, Dance Effects, you know, experimenting them, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, EPMD, just, you know what I'm saying, just the plethora of, you know what I'm saying, artists, because everybody was trying, you know, of course, Madcap, let me not just keep it East Coast. We're talking about those on the West Coast, too, you know what I'm saying, Far Side, you know what I'm saying, E40, because when we were over there, I remember doing you know what I'm saying, we were doing an interview, and the reason why I love the West Coast so much, I mean, even though they were, you know what I'm saying, they were on that E40 shit, you know what I'm saying, and we did an interview. They were like, no. You know, can you play that E40 shit? You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? E40, I got so much respect for him. And just the West Coast, you know what I'm saying? And come on, bro. I don't even want to even keep on go. If I were to go back into my junior high school, like Run DMC, you know what I'm saying, Skinny Boys, man, come on, man. Skinny Boys from Connecticut, all these groups, man, that just, you know, original concept, you know, of course, Def Jam, all these things that intertwined and gave us hip-hop an identity amongst all other genres, you know, and I ain't gonna say that, you know what I'm saying, like country music, all that, it isn't as good as what, you know what I'm saying, it just gave us, you know what I'm saying, it ain't been that long, hip-hop ain't that old as a genre, but it's powerful, so I'll just say that.
And also, as well, the one thing that I actually noticed was actually on the album version, you guys actually did a song called "Slappin' Sucka Silly" featuring Diamond D, but unfortunately it never made the album version. I was wondering if you can actually tell our listeners a bit more about that collaboration, and of course, what actually made you guys decide to not add the Diamond D verse on the actual album release?
I'm gonna tell you like this. I mean, if we go into the history, you know what I'm saying, of where we went as a Mercury record, I mean, I'm gonna do it real quick. Black Sheep was probably the biggest thing that happened to Mercury records at that time when we got there, and that's probably one of the main reasons why we went to Mercury, because The Choice Is Yours had blew up. But what you got to understand about the corporate business is the fact that once once a record happens, everybody it's like a step up. Like, all of a sudden, the interns become A&R, and the A&Rs become director exec. So, with them, and then, of course, shout outs to Dredd and, you know what I'm saying, Mr. Long, and people don't even talk about them as much as they should. They were humongous, and you see them on the Kia car commercials and all that stuff. It's humongous. You can get with this or you can get with that. Everybody knows that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a household thing. They were humongous. And when those type of things happen at a rock company, people move up. So by the time that happened, everybody was like, phew. So you got to understand, things move, you know what I'm saying, corporately. So when it came down to the Diamond D thing, we were just, you know what I'm saying, we trying to, you know, you wrestling, trying to put out the best thing you possibly can, but time is happening too. So it's just an amazing, you know what I'm saying, I feel like, hey, we could have, you know what I'm saying, because Damage always said, well, we could have done a better video for Left Field. I totally understand. But at the time, I was like, yo, it's a good video. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? Like, he felt like, yeah, well, we could have did, it should have been better. There's a lot of things that we all said if you're necessarily, you know what I'm saying? Because as time goes by, everybody wish they could change what actually happened and make it better and change this and that here and there. But he was right, and you know what I'm saying, like left field. So like that's why we trying to. I mean, even now, you know what I'm saying. It's like it's a wrestling thing, but I trust in, you know what I'm saying. Like I had to really humble myself. You know what I'm saying. That's because I'm older now, and these individuals I got around them, I really do think that they're great. You know what I'm saying? Whereas before, as a youngster, you should be in the city, be like, we just all trying to make something, and everybody's trying to be great. But if you can't acknowledge, you know what I'm saying, everyone's greatness, you're there for a reason. Everybody's there for a reason. And I just think that, just like yourself, you great. You sat up here necessarily. This ain't the first time you sat up here and said CKOR-DB about the interview. And you know what I'm saying? And it's just about timing. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I told you, I'm going through some things myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really wanted to do this video. I mean, this interview with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's why I'm here. Because, you know what I'm saying, I had to give you full strength. Because you know what I'm saying, I see you're going to put forth the effort. I thank you for promoting it well, for just being who you are. And, you know, you always came to me humble. So, thank you, Amora. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Thank you, man.
I gotta say, you're most certainly welcome, man. I try my best to be as professional as humanly possible and promote every interview accordingly, man. I do a lot of interviews, but I like to give every interview the same amount of promotion as well, you know, that way nobody feels left out. But I do gotta say, just touching base on that song, man, I really think those executives should be kicking themselves in their ass, like, excuse my language, even close to 30 years later, man, because that song is absolutely phenomenal. And I think if they would have left that on there, man, it would have done even better, man, in my honest opinion. The chemistry that you guys had with Diamond D was absolutely through the roof.
But it was a timing thing, because the album came out before the joint. And you know what I'm saying? Like, what's so funny is like, I'm supposed to have been down in North Carolina because Diamond D and them are doing a beat battle tonight. I know Assassin is there. I don't know if Spin and Damages went, but I think they're going to be there too. There's a beat battle between. Let me make sure I'm seeing this right. There's a beat battle between. Hold on. There's a beat battle between. Hold on. There you go. It's a D.I.N.T. Digging in the Crates edition. It's a Diamond D versus Buck Wild with Lord Finesse and Guest. So it's them, and then you got Crisis versus Drug Beat. And as you know, Diamond, he just released his new LP. And, you know what I'm saying, he's a man. I learned so much from Diamond, man. I mean, we don't talk a whole lot, you know what I'm saying, but, you know what I'm saying, every time he drop a jewel, you know what I'm saying, to me, I really do appreciate him because, I mean, just seeing how he move, and then, you know what I'm saying, like you said, you know what I'm saying, I'm thankful, like, for how, you know what I'm saying, Khalid, the city in the city, shot us out and asked Diamond D in interviews, and the Lord of the Underground, they sat here and necessarily gave us love, and they just humongous, man, and shots out to Do It All, because, you know, he has became, you know, New Jersey, you know, Newark, New Jersey, councilman for, you know what I'm saying, Newark. And it's just been, you know what I'm saying, we went to school with them, you know what I'm saying, like, and shout out to Lord Tariq, you know what I'm saying? Just I can't even explain like my mindset, like to go back to 1993, and before that, even 1992, 91, where, you know what I'm saying, Damage and, no, I'm saying Mr. Funky, my fault, not Lord Tariq. Mr. Funky used to hang out, you know what I'm saying, like at Shaw University and stuff. So, and then you got Lord Jazz too. So it's just I'm sorry that I said Lord Tariq, but I'm talking about Mr. Funky. Is it Lord Tariq too? I'm sitting here to say I'm 52 years old, or 51 or 52 now. So, you know what I'm saying, back in them days, we were damn near, you know, when I went to college, I was 20 years old, man. The way, the whole spectrum of what this means, you know what I'm saying? Like, who would have ever thought, you know what I'm saying? Like, what would be happening right now? I ain't gonna lie. I would have never thought that, you know. Well, I was, you know what I'm saying. Like, I would have thought that, but I wouldn't have thought, you know what I'm saying. Like, you look at Do It All, you know what I'm saying. Dupree Kelly being in Newark, Councilman, the first one, you know what I'm saying. And the story behind him, and being so close to him. You talking about Red Man, everything else, man? Come on, bro. You talking about Newark? Come on, man. This is Yaggfu front. We so close to a lot of people, bro.
And the one thing I have to ask, because I had a lot of listeners actually like request this question, because of course, you know, your guys' album that you guys did in '94 was absolutely so phenomenal, man. But a lot of the listeners wanted to know, man, do you guys have plans to actually come together and do another studio album? Because I do know in 2002 you guys dropped a compilation of all your music that didn't get released. But do you guys have plans to do a second official studio album in the future?
We are currently working. You know what I'm saying? We are currently working. You know what I'm saying? We are working towards. One of the things, after the PNSA did some preliminary things, you know what I'm saying, on my paper, and I'm going to state it on your show, but we have literally, well, the most, I said, what did I say? I said the group, you know what I'm saying, I wrote under it. We are poking at each other. I think that the most exciting thing about Yaggfu Front right now is that we are interchanging ideas again. And we all got the same characteristics. We just a little bit more mature. And people are, you know what I'm saying, everybody's living their life, and you know, Yaggfu has never really been about a whole lot of vanity and nothing like that. I mean, we always wanted to buy stuff and, you know, good logos and things of that sort. But for the most part, we are a production company that can get it done. You know what I'm saying? What the ideas out of our head. I don't know. You know, I'm a big supporter of, you know what I'm saying, as much as, you know what I'm saying, I don't say that he by no means I feel like he feels this way, but I want him to know Yeah, I'm a big supporter of what he does. You know what I'm saying? Damage do. He's a visionary. I've always considered myself a visionary. And I consider Finn a visionary too. My DJ, he is very passionate, you know what I'm saying, about his work. Um, Assassin, I'm gonna just drop this joint. His IG is DJ Assassin NC. So, of course, Assassin, he is like a what did Pop say? He was talking about some Calamorad or whatever. The people that he has around him, like just people that he, you know, stay in touch with. He, you know, what I mean, Assassin has. We're talking about he's a Raleigh hip hop extraordinaire. I'm gonna just say what's written. Working with multiple colleagues, DJ Lord Jazz, Cass, which is Big Daddy Kane's DJ, Scotty B, DJ Cash Money, Money B, Terminator X, he's down there in North Carolina. He's doing this thing. DVS, which I told you about him, which he was at WKNC. Of course, DJ WD. I'll say DJ WD. I hope he don't get mad at me about that, but he is a great DJ and he spins well. Of course, you know what I'm saying, Assassin has some relationship with, you know, Red Alert and Mixio. So, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Did I say DJ Lonnie B? Also Lonnie B. That's in Richmond. He's always reaching out his hand. He's doing a joint every Sunday in Raleigh and London Bridge. And it's like a 90s hip hop night. And if you ever come to Raleigh, you know what I'm saying, stop by London Bridge because the joint be tight. What else can I say? Damage. He is producing constantly. He's always been talented. He makes beats. He kills it every single time. If you an MC, an R&B singer, or whatever, you know, get with Damage because he's got plenty of beats. And he's done a remix for Spencer Sonic that's supposed to, well, I think it's out, but it's coming out. And he started this record company called Unknown Planet. And I'll sit up here and say, y'all check out Unknown Planet. I don't know what exactly. He's still formulating things and galvanizing it at this moment. But the radio station that he's putting together for Unknown Planet is going to be great because I've heard it. It's like in the preliminary stages, and I can listen to it. You know what I'm saying? If I go to the link, I can listen to Unknown Planet. He's doing remixing, making beats. He has an artist by the name of Jay Gray. His brothers are dope. Solo Dolo. And he, you know what I'm saying, Steve. And they call it The Kitchen. And Spirit 4. Course Spirit, magnificent MC. I'm learning a lot from him now, you know what I'm saying? Like, but even before, but, you know what I'm saying? Spin, he's always been a concentrated MC. Of course, he's there with the Demigods. Shout out to Apathy. You know, him and Damage did a joint called Tech Specialist. He messed with R.A. the Reggae Man. That's his homeboy. They always been homeboys from back in the 90s. Afro, shout out to him. He's a great engineer. And he's a good friends with Lord Jazz too. And he, of course, y'all got to listen to his new project. He got a couple of records that I really, really love. And then I'll say for myself, my friend, my friend, Immortal. I'll say myself. I got a cousin named Dropo. He makes dope ass beats. You know what I'm saying? The millennials are doing it too. I'll say Intellect Uno. I did some stuff over here. I got an R&B artist by the name of Lisa, Amari, Pete Spray, my homeboy Norm from Chai, my homeboy Eric Child up here in the DMV. I'm gonna just say some mentions for Do It All, Eric Childs, Jimmy the Grunt, of course. I'm gonna say this. That's my homeboy from Virginia Beach. He moved over to Sacramento, California. He's there. My man YU up here in the DMV. That nigga is crazy. If y'all ain't checked out, he's down the district. You know what I'm saying? YU. Remember him. And I want to send a shout out to my favorite MC. I probably say it all the time. I'll say it all the time. But, you know what I'm saying? It hit my heart. Biz Mark. I just want to say, you know what I'm saying? We always forget. We don't really say, you know what I'm saying, what's on our heart. I'm going to tell you like this. Biz Mark was probably one of the, I ain't even talking about the dopest. I'm talking about the fact that how he touched my heart and who I am as an individual. Man, we need to do something for him and other artists that always get shut. And I'll just say that love to Biz Markie, Cold Turner Records, all the, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to say that, shout out to Molly Mall. And I know y'all hurt, and I know, you know, so I'm hurt. I've been hurt, you know what I'm saying? Man, I'm just Biz. Every single time when Biz Mark died, I saw him up here in D.C. And I want his friend or nothing like that, but he said hello to me, and that was probably one of the best things. He didn't know me. So I'll tell you that. So, one last thing. Norfolk, my hometown. I'm going to send a shout out to Case Crew, my man Big Dan, Remo, Jay Vaughn, you know what I'm saying, and all the people I work with out there in Norfolk, man. So, Immortal, and I'm going to get a shout out to you, the biggest shout out to you. Thank you for letting, and Canada. Oh! I gotta say one of the best things for last. Shout out to my nigga Mocha Only, yo. He has been an inspiration to me. Dennis set up here necessarily introduced me to him, and he gave me this drink. I heard a beat, and I said, yo, Mo, can I get this beat? I said, I really feel this joint. And that's what Bane's Hope for came from, yo. And I hope, if you don't got Bane's Hope for, I'll send it to you, bro. Bane's Hope for, bro. Mocha Only, bro. Mocha Only, bro. I love that dude, man. Shout out to Canada, bro. Shout out to you, Canada, everybody out there, man. So, man, we ain't got nothing but love for y'all, bro. We ain't got nothing but love. I ain't got nothing but love for y'all, bro. I ain't got nothing but love for y'all. Believe that.
And I gotta say,
Yeah.
Jingle, first and foremost, man, thank you. You first and foremost, you are most certainly welcome, man. We definitely got nothing but love for Yaggfu front here in Canada as well, man. And I gotta say, again, just thank you so much for your time here this evening, man. And hopefully down the line we can make this happen again sometime soon.
Man, we gonna make it happen. And matter of fact, I'll sit up here and say we'll sit down, get all our members together, and we'll sit up here and say sit down because they need to sit up here and say. I'm just sitting up here and say, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to prepare, and like I said, you know what I'm saying? Fly this plane evenly. Shout out to Jennifer too, which is you know what I'm saying? She's the one of the executives over at Unknown Planet, you know what I'm saying? So, like I said, man, y'all, man, show us. I mean, follow us. You know what I'm saying? Whoever's listening, follow us, bro. Follow us, because we got a lot of good things that's to come, bro. A lot of good things.
And I gotta say, Jingle, again, man, definitely thank you so much for your time, man. It was such an honor to be able to chop it up with you and learn a lot more about Yaggfu Front's history here this evening on the Canadian FM dial, man. It was such an honor to chop it up with you.
Man, same here, yo. Don't hesitate to give me a call. I got your number now. I'm going to sit up here and say, put it in, you know what I'm saying, save it, put it in my phone, man. Whenever you need us or whatsoever, and if I need some cuts, I'm going to come to you too. Man, it's just been a pleasure, man. I thank you, man. This has been great. And I'm telling you like this, Canada, if any of y'all out there, I mean, whether it's just like doing a party or whatsoever, yo, you know what I mean, shout us out, yo. You know what I'm saying? If you could bring this, you know what I'm saying, I just, you know what I'm saying, fly over there and do a night, a 90s night. You know what I'm saying? My DJ assassin, man, that dude is crazy on the ones and twos, bro. And I'm telling you, man, we'll bring the party there, yo. We'll bring the party there, so y'all can really like enjoy a night. And bring my man too. You be out there too. Get you an hour or two in, please. Out there. Just a night, man. Just everybody just enjoy, like, because I'm going to tell you like this. Hip-hop, man, that's what we got to carry back to, man. It's got to be to the fun, man, and what's in your heart, man, and just enjoy yourself and celebrate, bro. Celebrate the things, man, because life is too short. Life is too short, bro, to sit up here and necessarily just be like, you know what I'm saying, like, this vanity thing, man. No, man. We gonna party, bro. We gonna party. We gonna enjoy ourselves, and we gonna enjoy each other.
I gotta say as well, that definitely sounds like a hell of a plan, man. It sounds like a hell of a night as well, man. Definitely count me in. If you guys get down here to Canada, we definitely shall link up and party.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you, man.
I gotta say, you are most certainly welcome there, Jingle. And of course, man, have yourself a wonderful night. I'm pretty sure we definitely shall talk again soon, man. Anything you need, don't hesitate to call my line. I definitely got you.
Yes, sir. Take care, man. Like I said, we'll talk. I'll probably try to give you a call tomorrow.
Sounds good. Most definitely. I'll be here.
All right, man.
Most definitely. We'll talk soon, Jingle. Thank you so much.
Take care.